Hey everyone, in this video I will walk you through how you can import a large file into Google Sheets. This file is actually too large for the file import function, the standard file import for Google Sheets. And so what we are going to do is use Dataprep to pull that data into BigQuery and then use that to actually view the information in Google Sheets. We'll begin the process by creating a new flow. The first thing we'll do is give the flow a name. I'm going to call it make a table in Sheets and connect to the data. You can click on import datasets. And here choose upload and locate the CSV file that you downloaded. In this case, it's COVID data. And import it into your flow. At this point, you have a recipe. You can edit the recipe, which will allow you to explore the data using a visual interface. And here, since I am interested only in North American data, I can apply a filter on continent equals North America. And then I'm also going to add a recipe step for date. This is a formula that calculates the month year out of the date. And this is actually accomplished using the merge function, where we basically pass it an array of elements with a delimiter, in this case of a space. And the elements in this case are the year applied to the date, as well as the month name applied to the date. As you can see a preview, so you can see something like 2021 February as the output value, and add that to the recipe. And then the next thing we'll do is do a pivot transform. Now this is something that lets you summarize data. So we are going to summarize it by location as well as by the month year field that we just created. And in the values, I'm going to choose the sum of total cases and the sum of total deaths. So those are the two metrics I'm interested in analyzing and summarizing. So as you can see, it immediately gives you a preview of what the output is going to look like. I can now click on run. This basically is to run a job that will execute this at scale and produce an output. So here we choose BigQuery as the output. I'm going to choose the default data set and specify the table name, in this case COVID data North America. And we will basically drop and recreate the table in BigQuery each time. You can now see that this is all set to execute in BigQuery as the execution engine. Once I click run job, it will go ahead and execute this job. At the end of the job, you can access the output profile, which is basically a nice summary of what data was generated. And then finally, we can come back into Sheets, and then using the data connector for BigQuery, you can go ahead and choose, once again, we'll be choosing the project name first, and then the data set, which is the default data set. And then within that, we can now search for the actual table name, which is the COVID data North America. Click on connect. And now we have successfully imported this summarized data set into Sheets. This is actually referring to the BigQuery table behind the scenes. As you can see, you can browse the details of it. It has the data for all the countries in my data set in North America. Hope you found this video helpful. Thanks for watching and see you next time.